New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. We invite you to join our prayer broadcast every day at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Send us your prayer requests or schedule a private prayer session by emailing prayer@ntmedia.org. And now, it's time to pray together.
Hello, folks. Welcome to morning prayer for Wednesday, February 19th, 2025. My name is Muro. I'm a prayer practitioner here on the New Thought Media Network, and I am honored and delighted to be able to spend time with you in prayer once again. Some technical difficulties going on here. Hopefully they'll straighten out soon. So, as you know, we pray here. We love to pray. It's what we do twice a day, 8:15 a.m. and p.m. Mountain Time, each and every day. And it's what we do in our lives. It's what we do as part of our spiritual practice that enables us to align with our truth. It's not about begging, it's not about beseeching, it's not about trying to get something that is not part of you already. That's what affirmative prayer is about. So, if you would like a prayer, by all means, please, if you're watching this live, you can put something into the comments, or if you're watching this after the fact, feel free to send a prayer request here at prayer@ntmedia.org. All right, that email will go directly to our prayer team, and we would be more than happy to pray on your behalf. So, that is back. My inspiration for today comes from this reading. So this is from one of my all-time favorite authors, Reverend Dr. Dale Olansky. He's a wonderful practitioner and minister. Is what she wrote. Said, I welcome the revelation of all I need to see that liberates me from old pain that is no longer in my life. My spirit is filled with joy as I welcome a new way of being that is light and free. Many of us look at the things that we want in our life. We think about, is it going to be possible? Can I do this? I've not been able to do it before. Will I be able to do it now? Do I want to even try to get to this? It seems so complicated or so difficult or so frightening. That is absolutely the best time to dig in. You probably need someone to work with, but by all means, allowing yourself to work on all aspects of what's going on in your life. That is how you will have a fulfilling life. So let's take this into prayer. Let's take this idea of the revelation, the idea of liberation, the idea of freedom, the idea of joy. Let's take that into prayer. I'll invite you to close your eyes and soften your gaze, whichever is comfortable and safe for you to do. And just allow yourself to truly be present to this moment. And as I breathe, and I allow myself to feel the comfort that comes from being able to breathe, I feel the gratitude for that ability. I also recognize the ability to be at calm, to be at peace, even if it is only in this exact moment. Recognizing that it can exist is so important, because that is the beginning of understanding that that peace and that harmony and that comfort live within. They are part of who I am. They're part of who each and every one of us is. And so I know that within me lives two very interesting things. There is the divine me, that whole, perfect, and complete self that has never been harmed, that never can be harmed, that is so rock solid and always capable. And there's also the experiences that I've had in my life, the things that have caused me tremendous pain, the things that have definitely provided not just obstacles, but tragedies at times. And yet, here I am. Here I am because I was able to get through these things. And I did that with the grace of God, with the grace of the One, the grace of loving Spirit, Gaia, Allah. That ability to move through these terrible times allowed me to get past the initial pain that had come from them. But my ability to work on these things, my ability to face them, my ability to choose not to turn away from them, not to hide them from myself, but to work on them, that enabled me to see more clearly how these various things in my life had affected me, how they had limited me, and indeed how they can still limit me unless I am aware of them, unless I can be free of them. And when I choose not to address them, when I choose to allow what I had felt as pain from that initial act or action or whatever it might have been, I now add on top of that suffering. Each time I am unwilling to address the things that are limiting me, I am creating my own suffering. Now I said unwilling, right? Not unable. We have the ability within us to address anything that comes our way. But we have to be comfortable with the idea that we can address it. And so I turn to my faith. I turn to my beliefs. I turn to my understanding that God is all there is. That the universe is here on my behalf to provide what I need, and that what I need lives within. So just as the memories live within, so too does the solution to whatever issues have been brought up. Being able to release the pain of the past allows me to pursue a fuller present and to imagine a greater tomorrow. The more I hold on to the past, the more I am bound to it. The more that I hold on to grievances, the more I am weighed down by them. The more grudges I hold, the less my arms can be open for love. So why not? Why not release those things? Why not allow all of that that is holding me back to just stop, to remove it, to release it? And I recognize, because I also have within me an understanding of love, which includes an understanding of compassion. And I have compassion for myself as well as for others. And I recognize that this is not a one and done. This is not a look at it, solve it, finish. This is a process. This is a practice. This is something that I work on, something that I allow to be dynamic. I allow it to ebb and to flow. I allow it to follow the energy. I allow it to follow the grace and the guidance. But I recognize under all circumstances that I am not doing this alone. I do this with the comfort and the grace and the love of the One. And if need be, I ask for help from others as well, because all of that is the grace and the love of the One. We are all part of the One. And so any support that I get is all just more examples of the love of the One. And so knowing that there is nothing to be healed, but only to be revealed. Taking that, holding that, allowing that to inform my actions, inform my thoughts, allowing it to be a place of comfort for me. Knowing that God's grace and God's love are with me at all times. And that as that is true for me, I know that that is true for each and every one of us. And I give thanks. How joyous, how glorious that is. And so I hold to that truth. I release my doubts. I release my fears. I release my uncertainties. I let God and I let go. And so it is. Well, apparently there were a lot of things that needed to be said. I wish for each and every one of us that we do indeed welcome a new way of being that is light and free, and recognize that it's within our grasp. You are loved, and you are loved. I know this is your truth, as it is mine. I'll see you soon.
On behalf of everyone at New Thought Media Network, thank you for being a member of our virtual family. Your financial contributions help share the New Thought message with people from around the world. Please visit and contribute at www.ntmedia.org/donate. New Thought Media Network, come be you. And please like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace and blessings.